With who?
I don't know. I'm struggling.
So we all know Warframe's been out since 2013. A game that's been around that long comes with a sense of struggle, especially for a new player. Players that have been playing for thousands of hours are in rhythm. They play, they may take a break, they come back. They kind of have an idea of what they're doing in the game. And then if they do leave and come back, they know the reason why they're doing that. For a new player, you hear about the game and you think, wow, this game's been out for so long. It has a ton of players. Like, it must be good, right? And then you fire up the game and you get moving through certain missions and you're like, okay, the mechanics are really cool. The combat is exceptional. The movement is obviously super fast and fluid. There's hardly any bugs that you encounter while you're playing. And then it's like, okay, the menus are really cool looking. The fact that you can get 57, now 58 frames, like, holy crap, there's a lot of content here. But what the hell do I do? So we're going to go through a couple of those things, and I apologize that the format is going to be a little bit different, and you will see why if you stay tuned in this video. But a few of the struggles that come to mind: modding, progression, what the hell do you need to be doing, how to get certain warframes, how do you get prime weapons, where do you go, who do you speak to? The amount of inventory that's in this game is crazy. There's so many different kind of resources that are used for so many different things. You need to use a codex. You need to use a wiki. My recommendation would be to join a Discord. You have to look some stuff up. But for me, as a YouTuber, I didn't look anything up, but I did have the community behind me. They were there to answer questions, to provide tons of lore and explain things that were happening because the story made no goddamn sense. I am 110 hours in at this point, and I can tell you that this is the most fun that I've had in a video game, but it's the most confused I've been in a video game. It's not a negative by any means, but it's a truth. Digital Extremes has been around for a while now. They have put so much into this game. I'm sure they made mistakes at the beginning, but I can't speak to that, but I've seen enough comments to know that they listen to their community. That's such an important factor. Today, we're simply going to go through what the struggles are. Maybe it'll resonate. Let me know. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the show.
All right, so this is a quick video. Just wanted to take a few seconds or a few minutes to kind of discuss the struggles of a new player. So for me, I've been playing this game for about 110 hours now, and I can tell you that as a new player, at least initially, you're not going to know what the hell's going on. You're going to get to a point where you do like the first few quests, and then you're going to say, what do I do now? Like, without looking stuff up, which I feel like you have to. You need to either need to Google search, Reddit, be in a Discord, whatever it may be. You need information to figure this stuff out, because you're not going to know that at one point you do a quest, and then you're not going to hit another main quest until you clear most of the star chart. So, like, at that point, it gets a little bit ridiculous, right? You're going to say, is it worth the investment? Is it worth the investment for me to continue playing this game? And you need to answer that for yourself. So eventually, as you begin to grind, you start clearing the star chart, and you need to have a goal in mind. You need to have an objective. Is your objective to just do all these missions and get your mastery rank up? Is it to clear the star chart to then get to the next main quest, which is much further in the game? Or is it to maybe get a prime, you're cracking relics, you're doing Void Fisher missions? It could be anything, right? It could be side quests, it could be unlocking a bunch of warframes just to get used to all the different kinds of abilities and synergies and different things that'll eventually happen. You're choking me, bro. Can you relax? Okay, can you go over there for a second? I'm trying to make a video. So then, it's like, okay, new player struggle, is it worth the investment? For me, it was, because I was making content. Hey, can you get off me, bro? I was making content. So then, it was a lot of fun because of that. Because of the Discord, because of the community. We already went over that in previous videos. Again, I don't even have a prime yet. So, I don't know if I just did something wrong, or I focused on other things, and it is what it is. But, yeah.
I want to take a piggy ride.
So after you pick your frame, whether it be Excalibur, Volt, or Mag, personally I chose Volt, I love Volt, we all know that at this point, you get into a few of the introductory missions. And those are pretty straightforward. It's like, hey, go to this place on Earth, Here's the node that you need to go to. Go through the mission, and then that's it. Mission is complete, quest is good and finished, and then your inbox pops up, and there's some messages from whoever the NPCs may be. Lotus in order, so talking to you the whole time. And then, after that, it's like, okay, now what do? You go back to Earth, and you notice that there's different nodes that have opened up. They're kind of flashing on screen, and at that point, you're like, okay, those must be the next 3 missions that I need to accomplish, which is fine. So you do those. And then you find out that there's these junctions. But you open the star chart and you see all of these planets, and you're like, well, how do I get to those planets, and which planets are which, and like what actually is happening, what is the purpose? And you look at one of the junctions after you do a few missions, and there's requirements for said junctions. And at that point, it's pretty straightforward. I believe a long time ago it wasn't. It tells you what to do, but then you may hit a wall because you didn't unlock something that it's asking for. It might be asking you to rank up a specific mod or use so-and-so to do X, Y, and Z, and you just don't know at that point. So you might get stuck. But you can always public matchmake and this and whatnot and go through some of the missions. But I guess the point is you don't really understand what you're doing on the star chart, even if someone says work your way through the star chart, because you don't know how long that investment playing the game is really going to be.
Okay, a minute. Can I just finish my Warframe video? So the next video for me is going to be Warframe after 100 hours. So this is annoying. I'm sorry. I'm not even going to post this video. All right, so more new player struggles. The other struggle that, at least for me, and I didn't look too many things up, but I did have a lot of help in the Discord, was, you know, not being able to feel powerful at any point until I got a certain weapon. And we're not going to go through what that is because it's in one of the main quests. I'm sorry. This is very hard. This is what the struggle's like in Warframe. This is exactly what it's like. Dude. Are you Grenier?
No.
Are you Corpus? What are you? All right, we're going to have to continue this in a different video. But, yeah, we'll get... Yeah. Cool. Thanks for watching.
So the reality is this. At one point, if you continue playing this game, you will get stronger. You will get to a point in the game where you feel like you have progressed. You'll have that aha moment, that it was worth it, that you stuck with it for a specific reason, and it paid off. I can tell you right now that the main story, although complex, is one of the best experiences that I've had in gaming. It is an exceptional game. It will bring you a lot of joy if you connect with the community. It leaves nothing on the table and leaves you everything as far as an option is concerned. Not only will you have fun, but you will make friends along the way. Stick to it, Tennos, and I promise you will have a great experience if you can just get through the first 60 hours. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. And just enjoy playing the games that you love. It's that simple. Peace out.